Hi, my name is Josue, and this is.
Dick Dennis.
Do you celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah, my birthday's on Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, nice. And what do you do to celebrate it?
My mom buys a lot of food, and we try to watch a lot of Latino movies, try to learn more about the culture and stuff like that, and things of that nature.
Thank you. My name is Josue, and this is.
Miss Valerio.
Do you celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
Unfortunately, I don't, but I know that there's a lot of people that do.
And do you know what they do to celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
Usually maybe host a party, celebrate like Independence Day for them. Yeah, just a party.
Okay. Thank you. My name is Josue, and this is.
Jorge?
Do you celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
Yes.
What do you do to celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
Me and my family make traditional foods for the day. Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
This upcoming Sunday will officially be the start of Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, or AAPI for short. It spans a whole month from May 1st to the 31st, where we acknowledge the historical and cultural achievements of Asians and Pacific Islanders in the United States. Science, medicine, art, sport, government, and law are among the many subjects they have contributed to. This month is also a way to bring light to the topic of Asian hate, which during the pandemic, there have been more than 10,000 hate incidents towards Asians and Pacific Islanders, and those numbers are and will keep growing by the day.
I can't wait until the cultural expedition. Right? It's going to be so fun. I cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. Oh my god, you both look so great, but what's going on? Haven't you heard? The cultural expedition is next Wednesday. What's that? It's the day where everyone shares their cultures with each other, like dressing up. We'll be showcasing and performing many things like dances and speeches. Well, it's super cool, but is that all? No, not even close. We're also going to have a lot of different events, and of course, family and volunteers are going to be bringing in free food.
Oh my god.
No way.
Free food?
Yeah, there'll be so much free food. It'll be free food galore. You need to check it out. Also, additionally, you can also wear your traditional clothing during school hours. So if you want to represent your culture and who you are, feel free to dress up in traditional clothes throughout the entire school day on Wednesday.
Please make sure to come by the cultural expedition next Wednesday from 5 o'clock to 7:30 p.m.
Thank you!
What's your best pickup line? If you were a booger, I'd pick you first.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, what pickup line would you use to get a prom date?
Out of all the fishes in the sea, I choose you to go to prom with me.
What's your best pickup line?
Are you an exothermic reaction because you're hot?
What's the pickup line you use to get a prom date?
Oh my god. Roses are red, violets are blue. You look good with me, I look good with you.
What's your best pickup
Do you like Star Wars? Because Yoda won for me.
What's your best pickup line to get a prom date?
Are you my dad's belt? Because you hit different.
Okay, what's your best pickup line?
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Hey. No pen, no paper, but you still draw my attention.
Hey, Alon, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh, well yeah, I'm so glad you asked. I'm practicing for our esports tournament.
An esports tournament.
I know, it's gonna be sick. It's on May 5th.
May 5th? You guys hear that? It's on May 5th.
It's gonna be awesome. We're not just gonna have Rocket League. We're gonna have Smash Bros. And 2K. It's gonna be awesome.
So awesome. Hope you guys come.
Oh, I forgot to mention, we've got like $600 worth of prizes. Not limited to gift cards, a snowboard, and tickets to ski. Honestly, it's gonna be really sick. Again, May 5th, please, it's gonna be right after school. We're gonna celebrate the seniors, like, leaving, I guess? I think we're graduating or something like that.
So do you have any tips for people that are going to graduate next year?
Don't overdo yourself. because you will start to lose motivation towards the end of the year, and you want to make sure you aren't drowning and missing work at the end, because you really aren't going to want to do it. So just make sure you stay on top of your work. It can be stressful at times, but towards the end it kind of eases up. So,
are there any important things that people should be ready for and being ready to graduate?
I mean, as far as being ready for college, making sure you're on top of your deadlines, especially because there are a lot of them, and if you're applying to several schools and thinking about enrolling at any of them, just making sure you're on top of all your deadlines, that you're not missing anything. The college counselors are really helpful with that.
Hello everyone, my name is Haley, and together with Macias, we will be starting a brand new podcast called Amplify. As the name suggests, the goal of the podcast is to amplify student voice through interviews about movies, books, music, and TV shows. Basically anything that interests you, the students. To kick off our show and celebrate AAPI Heritage Month, we will have special interviews on K-pop, dramas, anime, and manga, as well as a feature on the importance between cultural appreciation versus appropriation. If any of you are interested in listening to the show, you can find us on the MTV News website, and if you are interested in being interviewed, feel free to reach out to me at haley.geva.mtv@scienceandtech.org or through Teams as well. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Tristan. We're going to have Battle of the Bands May 12th. Ask Columbine if you want to sign up, be a band. If you're a band, come to the Battle of the Bands. It'll be awesome. Rock on.
Good morning. This is the course description for biochemistry. We ran a little late in morning meeting yesterday, so here's a description of the course. Topics we will cover are pretty much the same ones you covered in biology, but we go into a little bit more depth. For example, here's a microbe unit that we're going to look at bacteria. And bacteria is an organism we're going to use throughout the year to do experiments on. We're also going to look at antibiotics. And these are topics that most of you probably remember in biology. And if you don't, that's okay. Like, for example, a drug that inhibits bacteria is tetracycline. Tetracycline stops the production of proteins, so eventually the bacteria will die. So if you remember protein synthesis, that's great. If you don't, that's okay too. We will start everything from the beginning. We also look at the immune system. Here is a dendrite cell attacking bacteria, and we'll look at how the body protects you. We will also look at the mRNA vaccine and what happens once it's injected into you. A big part of the course is going to be DNA. So we're going to do a lot of labs here. We're going to use some fancy equipment, but I think you'll have a lot of fun using this stuff. We're also going to cover neurobiology. So we're going to look at the brain, and one of the best ways to study the brain is to do dissections. We're also going to look at primitive brains. We're going to look at the evolution of the brain. I don't know if you've seen my room. There's several skulls in there, so we can do cranial capacities of different types of skulls. We'll also look at how drugs affect you. So what do they do once they get inside of you? How do they affect the brain? How do they affect you? Why do we become addicted? So these are just some of the topics that we're going to cover. And Friday is the last day we can sign up for classes. So thank you.